Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. If it was raining soup, the Irish would go out with forks. May you only grow old in the face, be treasured and cared for with grace. Sometimes one day changes everything, sometimes years change nothing. May your day be touched by a bit of Irish luck, brightened by a song in your heart and warmed by the smile of the people you love. On the Irish ladder of success, there is always someone on the rung above using your head to steady himself. A kind word never broke anyone's mouth. May the good Lord take a liking to you, but not too soon. Life is like a cup of tea. It's all in how you make it. Grandchildren are gifts of God. It is God's way of compensating us for growing old. The ordinary art we practice every day at home are of more importance to the soul than their simplicity might suggest. It's a good deed to forget a bad joke. Grant me a sense of humor, Lord, the saving grace to see a joke, to win some happiness from life and pass it on to other folks. Here is to a fellow who smiles when life runs along like a song, and here is to the lad who can smile when everything goes dead wrong. Whatever the explanation, Irish quotation offer a delight way to test the essence of a rich history that has been by turns epic, curious, hilarious, and sad. These things I warmly wish for you: someone to love, some work to do, a bit of sun, a bit of share, and a guiding agent always near. What the child sees, the child does. What the child does, the child is. May the holes in your net be no larger than the fish in it. You cannot conquer Ireland, you cannot extinguish the Irish passion for freedom. If our deed has not been sufficient to win freedom, then our children will win by a better deed. Love does demand perfection, but it does ask you to give yourself with less reserve than you prefer. Keep love in your hearts. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are all dead. Think like a wise man, but communicate in the language of the people. To learn one must be humble, but life is a great teacher. No wise man ever wished to be younger. It's no use giving good advice unless you have the wisdom to go with it. The hands are there for friendship, the heart is there for love. A lie is an excuse guided. It is the interest of the commercial world that wealth should be found everywhere. The Irish consider retirement the time to kick back and enjoy life to the fullest. The surest way to fail is not to determine to succeed. A dog owes nothing, yet it is seldom dissatisfied. May you never forget what is worth remembering, or remember what is best forgotten. May you be at the gates of heaven an hour before the devil knows you are dead. Play every match as if it's your last, but play well enough so that it isn't. We must not make a false faith by holding from our thoughts. The cause of doubt, for faith is the highest achievement of the human intellect, the only gift man can make to God, and therefore it must be offered in sincerity. May you live to be 100 years with extra 1 year to repent. Some people are moved by their aspiration, others by their hostilities. Our weakness are the indigenous prudence of our characters, but our strength is the first fruits. The joy in life is to be used for a purpose. I want to be used up when I die. Remember, my friend, that knowledge is stronger than memory, and we should not trust the weaker. We have no more right to consume happiness without producing it than to consume wealth without producing it. If you accept your limitations, you go beyond them. A man of genius makes no mistake. His heroes are VOLITIONAL and the porters of discoveries. Perhaps all of life is no more than a long preparation for the living of it. You should never be ashamed to admit you have been wrong. It only proves you are wiser today than yesterday. I'll tell you what I'm grateful for, and that's the clarity of understanding that the most important things in life are health, family and friends, and the time to spend on them. The more sexual partner a woman had, the more likely she is to be depressed.